Hello, this is Mr. Peaceful Poet. Just making a quick video here. Things are in a bit of a mess now in our world, um, but it honestly isn't as bad as it could be. Could be a lot worse. There was a really smart young man who said that the universe we were in was destroyed and we slid into another universe. There are just multiple universes. They go on and on and on and on, never ending. And we've switched from one to another, and so things have changed a bit. Things are not like they are supposed to be. Like right now, we're supposed to be in the mini ice age, but we're not. And right now, nobody's even talking about the mini ice age. And this year, or last year, one of the two, it should be 100 degrees here every single day, but it hasn't happened this year or last year. It's a lot cooler than it should be. So things are not happening as they should because we're in a different universe now. Someone had a dream, and he was interviewed on, was that Brighteon? He was interviewed on Brighteon, and he had a dream long ago. And in this dream, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict was going to end with a huge explosion. Somebody's going to drop a bomb on Israel. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, I would like to see that war end. It's going on a little bit longer than it should, but it's going to end. It's going to end. What's going to eventually happen here is Netanyahu's government is going to be toppled. The real Israelis, the people who have lived there since the beginning of time, who were the Palestinians and then became the Israelis under the new Israeli government, which is a fake government, they're the original Israelis. An agreement was made that they don't have to serve in the military, and now Israel is breaking that promise and trying to force them to serve in the military. And there's been riots and arrests, and I don't know all the politics in Israel, but I do know that they are toppling the Netanyahu government currently, and it's happening. So and so it's like, you know, Trump knows that he's not going to get the deal from Iran that Netanyahu wants. He knows that, but yet he's delaying. He's delaying. Why is he delaying? Because he knows Netanyahu's going down. He knows it's going to happen. He's just delaying and waiting for it to happen. And what's going on with Trump? I don't know. I don't know. That's one that kind of got me by surprise. Yeah, I always knew that Trump was on the Epstein list. Everybody knows it. Everybody knew it. It's not, nobody's surprised by it. To what extent, I don't know. I do believe that, see, Trump used to be a Democrat, and he converted to Republican. Sometime or another, he has changed. He has converted. He's a Christian. He is. He's a Christian, and he's prayed to God. He's made his deal with God. I'm sure of it, 100%. Now, how much God is going to protect him? Well, that's a whole different deal there, because let's face it, even though you do bad things still do happen to you, whether or not you repent or not. I had a friend who used to worship Satan when I was in the Navy, and he was very evil. And I could go on and talk about how bad he was, but he eventually converted to Christianity, and he had a certain power that Satan gave him. But as soon as he converted to Christianity, that power ended. And so, strangely enough, he insulted a commissioned officer, and that commissioned officer wrote him up, and he was court-martialed, and they were sending him off to the brig. And everybody was shocked because he did so many awful, terrible things, and he got away with every single one of them. And according to him, is because Satan protected him. But now something just small as insulting an officer, and now he's going to the brig. That was awfully weird. So I went to talk to him, and he was happy. He was happy. He was smiling from ear to ear. And I says, "Why are you so happy for?" He says, "You're going to the brig." And he says, "Because he knows that Satan has no power over him, and that makes him happy." And so the same thing is probably true with Trump. Trump did some things that weren't right, and he's going to get in trouble for it. He probably will get in trouble for it, regardless of whether he repented or not, regardless of whether he became a Christian or not. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it works. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I really don't. But Netanyahu's government will fall. Israel's support, America's support for Israel is going to diminish. Us, Russia, and Iran are going to become good friends, and Israel not so much. And we're going to stop this. You know, we broke away from Britain when we became America. We're going to break away from Britain again. Okay. So that's really all I got to say. Just a short little video, because I ain't made a video in a long time. There's a lot of things going on, and it's just hard to say. It really, what do you say, right? You know, what do you say? But just updating you. Love and peace. Have a good night.